welcome back to Girls in the Paddock. You're joined by your hosts, Georgia and Lara. Today we are joined by some very special guests. Please introduce yourselves.
The silence. I thought to myself, who's going to go first? They're both going to freeze.
I was like,
I'll introduce them. We have the lovely girls from Paddock Torques. We've got Izzy and Georgie. Izzy has been here before, and we've lured her back with our sweet charm. She's also brought her mum today, Georgie. So we have Georgie here, which we're so excited. We haven't spoken to her before, so we're super duper keen, and we're going to interrogate them about the Aus GP, all their thoughts, and how their weekend went. There's a lot of stories. If you don't already follow them, well, you should, because a lot goes on down there.
Goes on. Too much.
Yeah. It's chaos.
Barely surviving.
They're like the unhinged version of us.
Georgia, we are unhinged.
We've kind of hinged it back a bit. We're not too bad.
In whose world?
The baby unhingedness.
Anyway, on sidetrack.
Moving on.
Lovely Izzy and Georgie. If you would like to introduce yourself.
No, actually, I would not.
No, oh, good. I've done the good job. Perfect. That's
okay.
We're
Great.
both like,
We both went no comment.
No.
They're like, okay, on to the next, please. Time is money. Let's go. We don't have time for this. We're missing a mic. It's all happening.
It's all happening. I'll go first then. Okay, so I'm Georgie. I am one half of Paddock Torques. Slay. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
You cut out for every single thing you just said, so I don't know.
Lovely.
That was perfect. That's all we need.
Iconic.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Thank
This
you
has
guys.
been
That's it.
This has been Girls in the Paddock. Paddock
Yeah.
Torques. We're done.
Yeah, that's all we needed. That was perfect.
Lovely.
And cut.
Scene. Done.
Yep.
I don't know what to say.
Izzy's like, I've been here before. I need no introduction.
I am a reoccurring feature, so you guys know me. I'm here. Back for another quiz.
If you want to listen to Izzy's introduction, go back and watch our podcast.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't
Way
change,
back.
actually.
Yeah, exactly. It's the exact same. There's no difference. So just use that and then come back here.
I have not evolved in any formal way.
Nothing.
Nothing's
Nada.
changed.
That's so
Not
funny. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, we'll jump into it.
Okay.
So who do you want to start with, Lara? Who should we target first? It's like
Just any, mini, money, mo.
Yep, you can mini, mo. I'll let you have the honours.
You're torturing me. All right. Well, Georgie, let's start with your weekend. What was your experience like? We know you had a paddock pass on the Thursday. Tell us about everything that happened during your weekend.
Okay. My weekend started on Wednesday. So we're going to start at the beginning. So I'm from Brisbane, so I had to fly in to Melbourne for the Grand Prix. And I woke up at like 7:30 a.m. for my flight with a text from one of my friends, from Charlie, going, Oscar's having a meet and greet at Chemist Warehouse. Meet us there. And I was like, I'm a state away. I'm 2 states away. So my weekend began on Wednesday, essentially running from Melbourne Airport to the bus, got on the bus, and then had to essentially run from the bus station to Chemist Warehouse to meet Oscar Piastri. That was probably the craziest moment of my entire OSGP weekend. So I started on like an unhinged, chaotic side, and it just continued to flourish throughout the weekend. Probably the most stressful day of my life.
That's a solid effort. I'll give it to you.
Oh yeah, I made it.
I bet.
I made it with 8 minutes. Oh.
Yeah, no, the anxiety I would have had, there would have been tears. I couldn't have dealt with that. That's like, I went to the Logan meet and greet and I got there and missed out by one person. And I was like, someone's ready to get hurt. I went there with Izzy on the back of my mind the whole day. Like, I walked in.
Encouraging the teamwork.
That's all I could think about.
Oh
was
my
Izzy.
God.
I wasn't even focused on Logan.
It was just
the love Izzy and I formed for him together.
Every account that I saw that met him, I made a fake account and commented hate comments. Like, I was like, no.
So that's where my hate comments came from. It's all adding up.
That's really false. I wanted to put that. I didn't do that.
No, that's just
Thought
going to
about
be the headline. Izzy from Paddock Torques slanted towards all Logan fans. How'd he get live?
That and junior drivers at this point.
I don't blame you. I would have done this. So when I got there and I was the last, like, missed out by one person, I was like, I'll take her. Like, let's do this out back.
You're actually gonna
It's
fight to
fine.
the death to
Literally,
get this moment.
20 minutes for my hot minute photo with Logan. I was like, let's go, me, you, right out now. Drop the bag, bitch. Come on. If you ever see this lady, I apologize. I wouldn't.
Do you know what she looks like? I could find her.
Oh, I know. Because she just smirked the whole time, and I was like, you.
I would have kicked out her knees as she walked up. Oh,
Well, that
sorry.
was my thing.
Anyways, back to Georgie. That was Georgie's Wednesday, was it, or Wednesday?
That was my Wednesday, but like another detail of that is I skipped the entire line. I skipped.
She actually robbed everyone behind her.
I did because I.
And you know what? Everyone.
I kept running down the stairs, and
Everyone would have been like, "Screw that bitch."
Yeah. Anybody who missed out by like
dedication.
one person meeting him would have been like that fucking chick who skipped the whole line. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
my
exactly. It was me. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
And
Don't
here's
mind
her
me.
full address if you want to go.
Yeah, we're going to put it up on the screen now. This is Georgie's full
Yeah.
Where
address.
she lives.
If you need to track her down, just
If you want to go,
find her.
I don't know, what her.
Hate letters are accepted, and this situation will allow them.
yeah, just this one.
That's so. I could just imagine everyone going like this to you as you walk past. Like,
I didn't even care.
There's a line up.
I literally was like, sorry, my friend's right there at the front, straight under the barriers, dead front, right in
Did
front
you
of
meet up with Charlie and Kenzie?
No, I met up with another girl that I met that day. She was keeping the spot in line. She was like, just get here whenever you can. And I literally just skipped the entire fucking line.
Yeah, that's a solid effort.
Yeah, she was 10th in line, and I was like, yeah, I was here all day. What are you talking about?
You're like, I've actually been waiting. You don't know what I've been through today.
I've been here for 12 hours.
Today's been stressed.
Well,
Exactly. I was actually here when it opened. I don't know.
You're
Like,
lucky I could take your suitcase because you couldn't pull that shit off with the suitcase.
I was going to say, I was just about to ask where the suitcase was because I'm picturing Georgie bolting down Melbourne with this big fuck off suitcase going, excuse me, and like a bright McLaren top and like the orange bucket hat, elbows out with this suitcase, and everyone like, okay, bitch.
This bitch
Like,
crazy.
what is she doing? Just to see. Oh, I don't blame you though. I would have done the exact same.
Yeah, so my Wednesday was
Like, it's so fair.
and then Thursday was in the Paddock. Not Paddock, it was Paddock Club Hospitality.
So what was that like? The Paddock Club hospitality, like.
Okay, so would I do it again? Probably. Was it really worth it? Like for somebody who isn't a big drinker, doesn't like fancy food. I spent majority of my day on the roof.
I don't know.
I spent most of the day on the roof watching like supercars and Porsches and that kind of thing. Like that slayed. Like that was so good. And then we did the pit lane walk, which was also really cool.
Yeah, that would have been.
And then we saw like Max and Checo at the end of it, and I was like, "Oh, what are you doing here? Like, what the fuck? Like you're working, huh?" I'm trying to walk. Like, fucking move. And,
Yeah, if you could get out of my way.
get out of my way.
Just move. So can you not see?
Move, guys, please.
Would you do it Paddock Club anywhere else?
Yeah, probably, but like
Paddock is
as I said, like, as somebody who's not like big and like I don't really enjoy all the fancy hospitality stuff. Like, I literally I was there to just like jump up on that roof, watch all those cars, and be like, "This is so cool." And then at the end of the day, we stood at like there's like a little balcony like overpass thing that connects like hospitality suites and whatnot. We stood there for 2 hours, for nearly 2.5 hours, just watching everybody leave the paddock. Like that was probably one of the highlights of that day was just people watching and being like, "Oh my god, there's that person, there's that person." And I think one of my favorite things to come out of that, like, yes, I met Charles at the end of it, which was really cool. But
yeah, I saw that.
I don't know if you guys saw that video of Liam Lawson essentially being harassed as he came out of the paddock by Jack Doohan. Like, Jack like to him and he's like, Liam, can I get a photo? And my thing is I started that. And that's not even me just saying that. Like, genuinely, I was like watching people
George is
watching.
like, I put up to the paddock for the one day and ran the show.
And I'm like filming everybody as they're walking out. And then Liam comes down, and like the mechanics surround him because they saw me filming. And they're like, "Guys, it's Liam Lawson! It's Liam Lawson!" And I'm there going, "I know, like,
Oh, that's so
why
funny.
the fuck do you think I'm filming him?"
Like,
And then all these
I
mechanics,
know, homeboy.
and
Like,
literally,
don't stress.
all these mechanics are like crowding him, being like, "Liam, oh my god, can we get a photo?" And then I was like, "That was me. I started that."
I think I saw Liam Lawson that weekend more than I saw probably my co-workers. Like, that man was everywhere.
He was. I was
he
going
was
to
a
say, I
busy-
saw him a few times as well.
Like,
and I was
wait,
like,
what are you
bro,
even
great
doing?
work.
On the
How
Thursday
did
alone,
you- how did you
I think
get
I saw
through?
Liam like 6
Because all
times.
you're doing is strolling.
What are
What are
you
you doing?
clocking
Like-
on for?
Oh my god, like why are you everywhere?
you know, he's
But then met
He's
Charles
taking it
on the
for
Thursday
overall
night.
decision.
He
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be
was
surprised.
so lovely, and he smelled so good. That man must have.
Oh, really? That's good. Georgie's like, he showers
No, but, like,
everybody, which
literally,
is
like,
incredible.
and he was standing
It's
there
That's
and
good
I'm like,
hygiene.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's fine,
hygiene
like, you know,
gets me going.
like, would you mind if we put like our phones out?" And he was like, "No, no problem." And I was like, Yeah, Jarvis was staring. Jarvis was like, "Bitch, I know it's
Oh,
fucking
so
you," and I was
good.
like,
He's like, where's the trophy?
Yeah, Georgie's like, what
So look at
cologne is
me.
that? Like,
because the girls that I were with, they were like,
That was
And
me all
he knows
Thursday. I was
it's
like,
you.
I'm
He
not
knows
here.
you're like the one
That's
You
giving
can't
him
see
a trophy
me.
this
I
weekend.
can't see you. You can't see me.
No, we do. And I was
yeah, exactly. That's so funny.
You just not looking at him. You're like, I'm gonna...
So how did that even happen? Like, how did you end up in that situation to give him the trophy? Like, I have so many questions. I love that so
the
much.
whole episode coming on it.
I was going to say, that was just insane.
It was it's honestly the funniest thing I think that's ever happened to us.
And that's the thing.
And now it's evolved.
oh yeah,
Because it's just like, it was such a joke, and now it's this. And it's
And
like,
now it's involved into like a whole competition.
Next
Like,
girl is
people
Yeah.
are now aware that this is a competition they're entering.
exactly. And that's so funny. Like, it's amazing.
Oh,
He
I'm
would
pretty
be.
sure he's
120%. He's probably offended, if anything. I would be if I were him.
He's
I did tag him and say he has to work hard for it, so
I was
he
gonna
might.
say, yeah, 'cause
We
if
might
I
see a
was
lot more of Max in the.
Yeah.
If that's the reason we've started that. So
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I was going to say, Max has been slaving
No,
for
no.
years.
He has.
And
Yeah,
this
well,
is
hey.
what he gets.
he didn't do many races last year,
There
did
is-
he?
He didn't actually,
There's
no.
gonna
Yeah,
be
so he's gonna
rules,
pick it up
there's
this year. He's not gonna be in the
points,
contention.
conditions,
There's actually
There's gonna
a
be
straight
rules.
race
We're
now.
bringing it this
Yeah,
year.
yeah, exactly.
You got to
It's
do
a
it
whole
this
thing.
way. And it's like,
Absolutely, as they should
After
be.
most races,
Yeah,
like yeah,
so fair. I look forward to seeing it.
yeah.
That is so, yeah. So
Honest to God, iconic.
So I'll let you continue, Geordie. So we've done Thursday,
I
so
was-
you did
I
Friday because you still did
Photos I've taken.
yes.
I was there. I was
in
like,
the
I can
grandstand
see.
across from
Actually,
me.
can I take in the beginning, I was
Stalker.
taking photos of some random fucking girl, and I was like, "That's Georgia." I was like, "I got her. I can see her." And then I text you, and I was like, "I."
And you're like, oh my god,
You're
that's
like,
her.
I haven't even left, and I was like,
all right, Kim, calm
I
down.
was like, "Yeah." This chick's like, "Someone's fucking."
That's
taking
right. I
photos
wasn't
of
even there yet. And George, this poor chick's probably there like, don't worry, I post. Yeah, someone's
Let's
Kim
try to.
Illman in the stands now. He's fucking
yeah,
evolved.
exactly. You can't say that, man. He's everywhere as well. He's someone I
his
saw at
shorts.
every corner, and I got scared each time.
Every time I turned around, the man was there. I was like, oh fuck!
Oh no, that was whoa! You need a
So
bell.
please don't take a photo of me.
Yeah, exactly. And the
My
thing is,
thing-
I feel like he's so
if I
close
saw-
up to. I'm like, you can't do that.
When I was in the Paddock Club,
His
I
jorts
was
and his
on
hoodie.
Instagram.
Shirt, whatever the fuck you would call that. Kick out his knees, his jorts.
Rogue fan has
Oh my God.
bashed
No, I
up.
saw him so many.
Assaulted Kim Illman, F1 photographer.
Honestly,
Oh,
though,
but no,
I
so
think a good.
This is for the women in the paddock. Bang.
Friday was
Exactly.
our Joris day.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
my
so
god,
funny.
that's a whole fucking
Like,
story.
that's
Can I just
good.
say,
That's a-
I have
Feel
never
free.
chosen a worse time in my life to not have my phone on me. Like, ever.
Mm.
Because it was after
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
So I think one thing as well. Sorry, I was going to say, it's kind of funny leading up to this because Georgie thinks that Joris thought she was the one DMing when in reality it was me because how much she yaps.
Yeah.
But in reality, I'm the one that was doing it, and I'm trying to
basically- it was
contact
up at,
Georgie.
I think FP1.
And it's like,
And my
it was,
phone
yeah,
was on
Georgie,
like,
go
I
on,
don't know,
tell the
30%.
story.
So I was like, fuck, like I need to charge my phone. Like I've still got a whole day ahead of me. So I left my phone with my friend Eliza and was like, I'm leaving my phone here because if I go on it, it's not going to charge. Like if Izzy calls, answer it, basically.
Mm.
And I went to go get us lunch. And I was like, no, it'll be fine. And I was like, toilet line's not too bad. Went to the bathroom, went to the food stalls. And then like I literally like I grab the things and I turn around, like gonna start walking back into the grandstand. And Eliza, our friend, is standing there. And I mean, she's got her fucking bag. She's got my bag. She's got my hoodie. She's got a merch bag. Like she's fucking stacked. And she's on the phone. And I turn around and I just genuinely. And I turn around and she's on the phone and then she just goes,
You've just made her.
I got her! They're coming now! And I was like, what is happening? And like she was like, it's time. Jonas is ready. And I was like, No,
It's not.
She's like shitting herself instead. She's like, I'm sorry, what's going
But also, like, this man gave us no warning either. Like, he just, obviously we're going to talk about it a bit more in depth, but, like, he just dropped it, and I said, I've just gotten back from the paddock tour. Like, are you serious?
like,
I need 5 minutes to have a
okay,
calm
what
down
happened
break.
to hello, how are you? Like,
He went, I'm here.
yeah, I'm really by the track, bro. How
I'm in Fangio.
Yeah, have you ever heard
Oh
of
no,
hello?
it was actually crazy.
What
That's
happened
so
to hello?
Yeah, what happened to hello?
100%. So we're
That's
like
so funny. He feels like one of those guys tuned
and
out
as
with
we're
his
standing
top
there
up,
waiting
and
for
you're
Joris
like,
to come out, fucking Charlie and Kenzie walk out from
that
their
would
little
be
paddock
such an
thing with their
experience.
photographer. And I was like, holy fuck. Screaming. And I just grabbed her and I was like, you need to stay. Joris is
Yeah,
coming.
I know.
And she
That
was like,
was
okay.
such a coincidence because Charlie told me about that.
He is on his way. Yeah. Got a little camera already.
He is en route.
But no, then
Yeah,
we
she
met
was like,
Joris
oh,
and
cool,
he gagged
okay,
me
yeah,
so
sure.
fucking
She was
bad.
all over
Like,
the place.
I think when we
That's so
post
funny.
I'm gonna put that clip in. Like we're gatekeeping our clip with him because we think it's
He
hilarious.
lost you
But
all.
I'm gonna clip this one part. But he fucking there's like 6 people standing around him and he gagged us all so bad. POV, we're all wearing McLaren merch. He's part of Ferrari. We're working.
Except for me, who's wearing a full worker's uniform.
Yeah,
Well,
then
like,
there's Izzy. He's like, hey, mate.
I'm just like, I'm a
If
co-worker.
we could speed this up, I've got
And he
places
was
to
like,
be. Don't really have time for this. That's so
But Georgie was acting like he was the funniest man on this earth. Like,
Georgie's doing
I'm
the whole
finding the
pressure,
photos.
just
it was so funny watching it back.
I could just imagine him saying the bare minimum. And
But
Georgie
also,
going, "Oh my
like, the whole interaction of I spotted him first, he also had Antoine with him, and it scared me even more, because, like, there's 2 of them now.
Oh my god.
And they're also French, so, like, they're scary enough as it is.
I pictured Georgie going up with full confidence, going bonjour, and then going hello. Like that's what I.
Enchanté.
Georgie just screaming at the one French word she knows over and over.
I'm
and
like,
they're
baguette or something, I don't know.
Going like
Croissant. Just really just
that's
ripping
what I
in the
imagined, is them. Yeah, that's all I could picture. It's just
I went mute and I don't shut up. Like, I'm a talker. I just went completely mute and I just stood there watching the interaction.
And I was like, where?
like,
And she's like, over
I
there.
was like, what the fuck?
just like
Where is this man?
Looked away.
Yeah, and then I literally turned around and I was like,
I walked
I'm
away.
not talking first.
I just, like, had to-
And then
okay.
I just yapped his ear off.
This is like
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would have been so nerve wracking.
Yeah, and one thing was she yapped so much that I couldn't get a word in anyway, and I was like, well, I have nothing to contribute as is. I'm kind of just a bit shook this is all happening. Like, why is this happening?
Georgie. That's so funny. Because I can just picture Georgie just going, and Izzy going, "You have it, Georgie. Don't worry about it."
Antoine was standing there
Also,
like this.
Antoine had his camera, and I was too scared to say anything if he was
like this.
recording. Like, if he was like somehow
Camera,
filming it,
just like no.
I was like, I'm not saying anything that
Sus,
could put
yeah.
me in a criminal
yeah,
case.
no.
We just have this viral video of Izzy like.
Yeah, he was saying that like it was so like. Oh,
Did he take pictures? Has he like? Yeah.
we don't know, and I'm never asking. I don't want to see him.
I want to ask. I'll pay him for those because I need to see Izzy like.
It's just me going
Like, is he just? Oh God,
I
I
said
hope
that
they
fucking.
do.
I DM
Oh,
him and be like, take those the fuck down.
Yeah, my lawyer's going to be in contact. With
This is a cease and desist. Take it down.
You've got 2 hours. I'm coming for you, little French man.
Sorry to skip ahead, but the Monday morning was it when oh no, it was Tuesday or something when he posted, and
Yeah.
I'd woken up for work and I just roll over and smack Georgie across the face to wake her up. Like, look, I'm just like,
Head up.
and she was like,
My boys posted. Georgie's
because the thing was, I had just woken up, my eyes barely opened, and I just opened the Instagram. That's the first thing I saw, and I said,
oh, damn.
"Excuse me, she needs to be awake this instant. She needs to be aware of what's happening."
Georgie's like, yeah, cool. This could have waited an hour. Let me roll over.
Knocks you out.
Yeah, concusses her instead.
Just causes bodily harm.
What's happening? It's just like these 4 pictures across her head of Joris.
I remember Sunday.
Yeah, Georgie just clocked off. It was bad, wasn't it?
You said this is worse than Singapore.
The sun was awful. I was sitting there and I was like, oh yeah, I can just feel myself getting burnt even though I'm lathered in sunscreen. Like, it was so bad. My brother had trackies with like pants on.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I had like jeans too. Yeah, no. Yeah, my brother wore these pants. I don't know what the fuck they were, but they're like tracky pants, but they zip from the bottom all the way up back to your. I'll find a video and I'll put and I'll show you, and he's unzipped them, and I'm like,
he
I
said
thought
free the legs.
in the grandstand. I was like, whoa, that's whoa, we're gonna stop you right there, buddy. We can't do
He
this.
said, whoa, we're gonna get
He
spotted
did,
out.
he did. I'll find it, and because I didn't know how to react. A lot of emotions came at me at once.
That was like
Very-
my uniform was all black. Like it, like I felt like sometimes I was roasting when I was running across. So I said, and my scalp got burnt, and I was like, I can't wear a hat, so I'm just here with a burnt scalp. I'm shorter than everyone, so they can all see it. Like, it's actually it was my biggest nightmare. That weekend was hell for me. I said, actually, I can't do this anymore, guys. I'm quitting.
I'll let Izzy finish. So this is my brother with it. Hopefully we can all see that.
What the? Oh. What the fuck?
So these are the pants he had on, and yeah, that was. I didn't know how to react either.
Who
And
said,
I was
hold
like,
on, let me
wait.
just for some modesty wrap it around. Some, like,
And he sat there like that the whole time. And when people came up, he just stood up and the pants just flopped. And I was like, mate, why would you buy those? He goes, well, when I looked at them online, I thought it was just a white line. It really fucked me up too when I got them. I was like, yeah, I bet.
you
But they
legally
work
can't wear
hard.
them anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, you know what would be really good for the Grand Prix weekend?
He's like, you guys
Unzippable
have
pants.
no idea. Yeah. Let me show you something, babe.
You know what? Our next Grand Prix fashion outfits, I'm including them.
If all 4 of us aren't in them, I don't want to see us.
Everyone's going to wear the unzippable pants.
Exactly. He started a trend. Yeah.
Lewis Hamilton could never.
Oh, exactly. Lewis Hamilton would never. Yeah, no, Lewis Hamilton. Oh yeah. He wore my Ferrari shirt, so it was like 2 sizes too small and was almost like a crop top.
I
And I
mean,
was like, why,
slay.
why didn't you just buy a new one? He was like, why would I? Look at my arms. And I was like, fair.
So fucking ripped.
Literally, I was like, it's such a boy thing. I was like, oh my god.
Starts wearing a baby too.
Literally. But yeah, so yeah, Georgie's weekend, yours definitely sound like you had a lot going on. I mean, running from the airport to meet Oscar, so valid. And definitely Friday's chaos. Yeah, no, it sounds like an amazing weekend though. So would you like? Oh,
She's here.
wait, bring it clear. Bring it to. Oh my god,
Her.
that was yeah. So Georgie was. Oh, that's amazing. I was in the Jones stands and Izzy, not Izzy, sorry Izzy, Georgie was the
Wasn't.
one right. Izzy's like, I would no. Georgie was in the one right across from me, and I'm the blindest woman in this earth. Like I had my glasses on, and my friend Amber's going, "That's her right there," and I'm like, "Where?
Bucket
Where
hat
are we
woman.
looking?" And she's like, "Right there," and Georgie's like, and I'm like, I don't see
No,
her.
I can't see.
Literally, I'm like, what am I looking at? And then Amber goes, "That's her," and then I lied and go, "Oh yeah, it is her." And then I was like, "Oh no, wait."
It's the
my
wrong person.
And then I
Someone
actually
behind
saw her
her.
and was like, "Oh wait, there's my girl." That's amazing. That is so funny. I love that. I'm George's next up. Yeah, there he is.
He's not wrong. He's looking a bit ripped there.
That is amazing.
He's like, can you send me that? I'm going to put that on my
Literally,
Tinder.
he's watching. They're all sitting on the couch inside right now because we're on holidays, and he's looking up at me every once in a while, like, and he's gonna be like, "Get her number for me. I need that."
Yeah, I need that photo on my LinkedIn.
He's
Thank
gonna
you.
be like, yeah, exactly. Just perfect profile. That's amazing. So we'll jump to Izzy now, and we're going to interrogate you about your weekend. Obviously, yours was a lot different to Georgie's.
Yeah, a bit
Not
different.
anything involved, which is fine. Well, maybe I'll just throw it right up the bus at the start. But yeah, give us a rundown on what you were doing, everything, and your 4 days.
So my what was it? Wednesday when Georgie obviously got in. Have been like the build up. We've been building up for like I don't know weeks now. It was my only one day out of the whole month I've been able to work from home properly. So I was working from home, and I'm getting a flood of messages from this woman being like, "You need to meet me and take my suitcase." And I said, "For whom?" He said, "Oh, we're meeting Oscar at Chemist Warehouse." And I said, "Okay, I guess." And I said, "If you don't come back with my hat signed, you're not actually allowed to stay with me anymore."
So valid.
So we did a swap in the middle of the street. It was like
so much.
pure running. And then that was like honestly my Wednesday was boring as because there was not much I had to actually do. Thursday I wasn't even at track, which was I was there for like probably 2 hours in the afternoon, but I was off site doing stuff. So again, boring, nothing too intimidating. And then Friday rolls around, busiest day of the fucking weekend apparently. So I was based in the Fangio. There's like it's called the Fangio Lounge. It's like the Champions Club. That's not in the. It's like off the grandstand. It was kind of cool. It was quite weird because it's like a hospitality. We can't see the track. Like there was nothing that I was looking at a big screen the whole time, going, "Yep, this is good. I love this. This is my favorite part."
Hey guys, this is fun.
And pretty much that whole day, like Thursday, Friday and Saturday, we were running paddock tours. So we were taking like groups. There was like groups of 8 over at a time, and just like we hand them over. Most of the time we had to trail because it's so busy, and because that paddock is so tiny. We had to stay behind, like, and to make sure people don't run off. Which I ended up babysitting half the time because there was kids. I was like, I didn't sign up for this.
Like those backpacks with leashes on them.
I generally thought about it. I thought about it.
Izzy with all these leashes.
I was about to use the VIP passes as a leash. Like I was going to just grab them and pull them back.
Listen to you fuckers.
And so Friday was pretty fun. Like I can't even really remember what happened. I feel like I blacked out half the time. But a lot of the time I was getting just like people who we mutually knew were just filming me as I'm working. And like I would get these random like photos or videos of me just standing in like the middle of the paddock staring to like the fucking wall or something because I'm just like I'm zoned out. Like I've done this 50 times. It's like and they're like working hard. I said I had no thoughts in that head. Like I was just trying to survive, to think what was for lunch, basically. And then I was just trying to make it to gates close because I knew I was still going to be there till like 10 p.m. So I was like, please, let the gates close. And then that night we had the Champions Club kind of like activity or whatever you call it. And it was pretty much like a pit lane walk, track tour, and trophy photo and like rotating groups. By the end of it was a mess. We were just saying to pretty much at the end, we were like, what haven't you done? Go do it. Like there's a whole system we had. It just, as soon as like there's more than 100 people, it goes out the window. Like you can't manage that many people. Yeah. And we were there until like, I want to say 10:30. I want to say I got home that night.
Yeah.
So it was late. And then the same thing happened the next night and the night after that. I did 3 events in a row, which you're not meant to be doing. Like you're meant to have like a night off. I didn't get that luxury, apparently. They said she's good.
That'd be stupid.
She can do it all. Yeah, like, Izzy's really good at her job.
Izzy's a little mystical, right, guys?
Yeah, she's kind of slaying.
She's good, right?
And, because that Friday, so I remember, I was trying to regret what happened Friday. Obviously, the whole Joris thing happened. And then that night we had an event at Marriott Bonvoy in, like, the late evening. So we were all standing there, and I had to run out of Marriott Bonvoy to go grab something. And I was running back up, and obviously it's right near Melbourne Walk, and Charles and Joris and Antoine are all leaving, and we were like... He was like, hey.
Like, her and Joris are actually best buds now. He was like, hey, mate.
He went, hey. I was like, hey, Wag. And I ran up the stairs. No other words were exchanged as I just, like, ran inside. But that was probably the only thing I've said to him that whole time. Like, he was probably like, what the fuck? She can speak?
He was like, who was that?
She's not mute. Like, she can... And then... She went, oh, my God, English. You can speak it. It's really good to know.
He's like... Okay.
She went, oh my God. And green.
Krista Izzy.
And green, yeah. Sorry, that's something we will talk about later, but that's just a reference. And then Saturday, same similar vibes. And I was busy running I ran into too many people. I've knocked over a couple drivers, I'm sure, because I can't see them. Or they just don't know how to get up. I'm pretty sure I told a couple of Red Bull mechanics to move out my fucking way because they just loiter. Like, I know this is their workplace, but it's also mine.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's
move.
true, though. Like, that's true. So
and also, like, the tyre stacks, I'm smaller than them.
Oh, dear God.
So can you imagine how many times I've almost been killed by a mechanic pushing this stack of tyres and I'm just standing there like, I'm 5 foot tall. This is at least 5'7".
Surprised me either, though.
I said the Mercedes guy didn't do it to me, and this fucking, I don't know who he was actually, almost killed me. And I was like, he didn't, so why couldn't you?
Izzy's got like a burn book of all these mechanics who tried to
writing down their names. I'm scanning their lanyards as they walk past.
Can I get a name, please? A name and a number? Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
Izzy
in Japan just
bodying all these mechanics in the Paddock Club.
I know you remember me. Yeah, exactly. Oh, next week you're just going to see Australian working.
You're going to see a lot of workers out of action on next weekend.
Utter chaos.
Not even dead, like they're just dropping. Like because you can't. I'm too short. You can't see me, so I'll just like kick out the knees as I walk past.
It's like, who did that?
You're like, oh fuck, who's that?
Yeah. Was someone there?
She's back. The knee kicker, she's back.
Yeah, the knee kicker's back.
I know there's like way more things like that happened on the Saturday.
Yeah.
I just can't it'll come back to me in about 3 weeks, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you're like, oh my God, that happened.
Because every time something happened, I just immediately texted Georgie. I said, this has just happened for reference.
Yeah, just Georgie, you're up. Remember this.
So someone is aware of what is happening because I will not remember about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, no,
but
sorry.
The one thing I do remember was Sunday.
Oh dear God. Yeah.
So I was starting to feel a little bit off on the Saturday night, but I was like, I'm just exhausted. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I went home. We woke up, and I was like to Georgie, my tummy hurts. Like the 3 first words I said. I said my stomach is my tummy hurts. Like something is not right. I'm texting my coworker, and she's like, babe, we've got like 55 paddock tours on today. You cannot do this to me. And I was like, I wouldn't. Like, I'm coming in. I just want to complain. I think I made it probably 2.5 hours, and I was going over for our first kind of paddock tour of the morning, and I walked them in. I stood there, and I looked to my right, and there was like a bush, and I said, this is gonna happen right here, right now, and just like I never ran faster for a bush in my life. Like I was like, I need to go over there, and because was when you walk in through like the paddock gates, on the right is like where the cars like, what is it, like what's the trophy thing?
I love how all three of us are like,
where they do the trophy, so the podium, that's it. The trophy thingy, yeah, that's good language.
So I love how all three of us are like,
the podium, there's like a gap and there's just greenery there. I don't know why they've just put the bushes there. And I said, I'm going to go there because there's no one around. I've come up from, you know, and I look to my right and James Vowles is just standing there looking at me. And like concerned. Obviously, I'm half in a bush, like head down. And I was like, it was like, I'm all right. All good. I was like, how do I pull out of Japan? Like, genuinely, is there a way I can just not go now?
She's just, face mask it next week. Just
literally,
take glasses off, just walk around blind.
I just shave my head. Like, you can't notice me.
That's the way.
And then I walked out because I was like, I need to go. I said, I'm going to be banned if I don't go.
Yeah, could you imagine? Yeah, they're like, sorry, someone just vomited in our bush.
Yeah, there was this girl over here. She just vomited. And I'll be like, yeah, that was me.
Yeah, James Vowles vouched for it.
I said, James Vowles protects me.
Mm-hmm. James is like, I watch. Mm-hmm.
He just films me.
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
yeah, I don't know, florist probably.
Quick Kmart shop.
I said, I hope they're reusing these and someone doesn't have to clean that out.
They pull it out and it's
like they were like, yep, this tree's gone. We're gonna just put that one in the bin. And then I leave and I go back to my like the Fangio thing, and I'm standing there just pale. Like apparently I had no color in my face. Like I just looked like very off. My boss was like, you need to probably go home. Like she like grabbed me. She's like, as much as I love you, you need to leave.
Yeah, you need to.
She's like,
get out.
You're not good. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. Like, and that's when I texted Georgie, like, I need the keys because she had my keys to get into the house. And then I'm just apparently, as Georgie was saying, as she walked up to me, I'm standing there leaning against like a pole. I look like I've been electrocuted because my hair is so like fuzzy, and I'm just like slumped over. And I was like,
Georgie's like, take the key and go. Like,
I was like, yep, looking very professional on the Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's like, Georgie just.
And then I went home and slept for 6 hours.
Oh, Izzy.
So I missed the whole race, and I remember waking up and I was like, I said, yep, I worked so hard for this weekend to just miss the race.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just slaved for what? Nothing. Yeah, exactly. You missed a Ferrari double podium.
Well, as Georgie said, if I was awake, Max would have won. So she's glad I went to bed.
Then you were meant to leave. You had to go.
I said, honestly, I don't think I would have, like, I was generally could barely keep my eyes open. I thought I was going to pass out at one point.
Yeah, you would have been so exhausted.
And it was like, I was literally like, I don't know and then I figured it out, even 2 days later, I was still kind of like off.
Yeah.
We didn't have a day off after, like, we went straight back to work on Monday. And I was at home and I was like, I just like mumbling to myself, and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? My boss was like, yeah, she's not well.
Is she good? Yeah, that's bad.
That was my entire weekend, and like it felt like a fever dream. And then I was like, I can't believe I missed the race as well.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be like the fire. Huh, that just happened.
So I woke up because I was like, oh, I'll have a quick nap and wake up for the race because it was like 11 by the time I got home.
Yeah.
I woke up at like 6 p.m.
Where am I?
I woke up and I checked my phone. George's like, on our way home. And I was like, okay. It was the race. Who won?
Yeah. What happened? What?
Like, what are we celebrating or what's going on? No, you took like 60 years to get it. Yeah.
Oh, it was hard.
Because
To
I do remember Eliza said Georgie's fighting security. I said likely place for her to be. Like,
yeah, I'm not
there's not
surprised.
much. I texted
Yeah.
her like, stop fighting the Sekos and please come home.
Please
Please just come home to the kids.
drop the security guard and come back, baby. Like, yeah, no, getting out on Sunday was utter chaos. Really? I had a bit of traffic. I left like I didn't watch the podium though. I just dipped.
I think a lot of people did.
Yeah. I went through gate 1 because I was right
Gate
behind
10.
gate 1. Yeah, we were all like gate 10. Oh,
Isn't that often the bloody...
what's in the stumps on somewhere? I didn't even know there was a gate 10.
Who are these strangers?
Who are these gate 10 people?
Oh, and
Sounds like the poor people would be.
well, because also like accredited people, we can only get through via gate 1. And every morning I was kicking people out the way trying to get to like the little entrance we have. And I was like,
Yeah.
please just give me room. I
That's
need to
the
get to
thing,
work.
People would still be like, what are you doing? Like gate 1 was chaos the the 4 days. Like
Yeah, it was. Our favorite thing was though, because obviously Fangio's right there. We were stood up on the balcony of like the hospitality, just every day filmed people running.
watching, yeah. I hope you've caught us on film because I ate shit multiple times. You will see me. I was going to say, you will see me chugging my no sugar Red Bull and then having 6 pumps of my Ventolin and then like doing some of these.
Getting
Retying
ready
my
for a
shoes,
marathon.
going. That was my morning routine every morning. And when I saw my mum on the
It
Sunday,
was
I told her, and
like
she
the
was
whole time.
"Oh,
The whole
why
time
was
we
you
literally
doing
were like acting like they were horse betting. Like it was like a horse. Like out of the gates, we were just commentating the whole
It
time.
was
It was so funny.
it was full on. Like
It was. I said,
Like-
guys, how do you guys should just stormed the tunnel.
literally, like,
Like,
I don't
there's
think
enough of you run. You could have probably just like gone down the tunnel, and it would have been quicker.
literally, yeah, I don't think I would run again.
I get banned from going next year for setting that up.
Yeah, exactly. We've got all these people in this tunnel now. It's
I
just
said,
keep
guys,
going.
there's only 2 seckies. I can't stop all of you.
Well, that's like going, up the stairs and stuff. There was literally only like 2 security guards, and they were just like, just go. Like, I feel like
Because
Yeah.
you can't.
Thursday morning, people started running, and then instantly there were the police whistles, and so everyone stopped running, and then the police were like, "No, you can go," and then everyone was like, "Okay." Like it
These
was.
people were listening. They're like, oh shit, we didn't expect you guys to listen.
Yeah, well, they're like, "Oh, now what? Like, what's the
They're-
next?"
Walk.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, "We don't know what to say from
To
here."
enforce some power there, guys, but alright.
Yeah, literally. Like even the bag checks, yeah, exactly. Please, guys, I'm begging. Like even the bag checks were so funny. Like you'd open your bag and they go, "Oh yeah, cool, go." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I don't think I got bag checked once going in, and because
Yeah.
I just had a small bag, so I just walked straight through. I was like, I'm not. I don't
I had
stop.
my full blown backpack. I was running with my backpack like a little school kid. I was there like,
remember
take
the
4
bus.
steps and go to college. Oh yeah, Thursday morning. Yeah, we made her happy. Thing is, I can't run to save my life. And in my mind, I was like, I've got this. You just have to run and then it's over. And I kid you not, I probably went 20 meters, if that. And I've gone, call it. Don't worry about it. And I'm just
You
like
stepped
praying
through the
last.
gate. Yeah, no,
I'm just
that's
like,
enough.
literally, I reckon I got like past the cops and was like, that's enough. This was a dumb idea. And then I just prayed for Lara.
Like I don't get how people do it. Like I could
don't
never
think
run for a man. Like I couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, it was like I don't know if I'd do it again. I mean, Georgie's like from the airport to him. I would never run. I got to give Oscar my friendship bracelet, so that was a highlight.
Nicholas.
Mid worth it. I don't think you'll catch me doing it again.
Penis.
Oh, please show up. Yeah,
Where's my hat? Oh, it's somewhere.
my hat's at home. He signed my hat too. Yeah, it does look a bit not right.
Let me get mine. I'm getting
I
mine.
don't actually know if I've got a photo of mine. I might. Yeah, well, everyone's on a mission now.
I said clear the joint. Look at that. That looks like a penis.
Yeah, those are, yeah.
It's also a kid's hat. That looks fucked.
I don't
Yeah.
wear hats. I'm not a hat person. You won't catch me in a hat.
My ears don't fit in any hats anyway, so
No,
it doesn't
neither.
matter.
My ears go like
I'm
this.
fucking Dumbo over here. Oh,
Yeah.
now I've got a hat head. Great.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. Yeah, I can't relate.
But in the words of our friend Annabelle, never wait for a white man.
I agree. After that weekend, I don't think you'll catch me doing that ever again. Maybe. I say that.
Would I do it for Logan? Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I said that last year and I've said it this year. I mean, I ran to try to get to Logan and that was enough.
I was about to skip work. Like, I genuinely was like, I'm going to leave.
So valid.
I was like, every 10 minutes, I was like, does anyone need me? They did.
Like, can I go? I gotta go. I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Guys, I've really got an important meeting to get to. My boss is like, I literally, no, you don't.
You're
Don't
like,
fucking lie to me.
Sorry. Yeah, that's devastating. I've got to go.
I'm
There's
so
this
sorry I
white
couldn't
man
find your Paddock
waiting.
Club tickets. I need to leave.
Like, I've got this white man waiting for me. I've got to get out of here.
So my husband knows
This
I'm here.
mediocre American man is waiting. I've got to go. Poor Logan. Izzy's camera ends.
I disconnect from the call.
We went out for dinner that night at the event that we went to through you, Izzy, and I was sitting there. Yeah, Izzy's like, yeah, you were.
I said, yeah, you were. And I heard it was a great one. I wasn't there because I was too busy.
Oh, we were sitting there, and the news about Alex taking Logan's car came out, and everyone on the table was me.
Itself, it just decided to like.
It
say,
said, you
"See you
talk
later."
too much.
But
It
we're,
was like,
we're back.
shut up. Okay, we'll backtrack. We'll backtrack from the dinner. I'll go from the dinner.
Yeah.
I can reenact that. So I was at this dinner
Yeah.
that I went to through Izzy, and now we've lost Lara. That's fine. I'll run the show. It's fine. I've got this.
Yeah, the car in the pod.
Back. It's fine. And we're at this dinner, and yeah, no, it was so funny because my brother's like not really into F1, sort of into it, and he was there, and I've like grabbed his arm, and he's gone, "What's wrong?" And I've gone, "Oh my god, Logan's not racing," and he goes, "Which one?" I was like, "The American." He's gone, "Oh, that's all right." I'm like, "Oh my god!" And like, yeah, Lara's a huge Alex fan, so Lara's like, "Oh my god, yes, Alex is racing," and everyone's just gone like, "Okay."
So maybe you should learn to, I don't know, learn from your mistakes. Have a weekend sitting out, King.
Exactly. I can't believe that though. Like, and for him to not score points in the end too. Like, I could just imagine the conversation with all of them.
I can imagine also Logan wasn't there on Sunday, and I could be like, if I was him, I wouldn't be either.
Well, literally, like Max said, if that were me, I would have caught the first flight home, and I would have literally done the exact same. If I had been told, "Sorry, you're not racing," I literally would be like, "All right."
Also, Max did say he would crash the car, so none of them can race. So that's.
Oh God, I love Max.
He said, and I'm slaying and I'm leaving.
Yeah, Max is like, "I'm going to ruin everyone's day. If you're going to ruin my day, I'm ruining everyone's day."
Yeah, it's like, fuck this Red Bull team. I'm ruining everyone's life. But
like,
my mum texted me. Like, literally, my mum texted me and was like, "How's Izzy feeling about Logan not racing?"
She's not good.
And then I said,
Not
"Like,
okay.
sorry about it. I don't know."
I'm going to, oh my God.
Just like give up. I was like a single mom who works with
That is
jobs.
amazing. That is so fair. I was distraught. I'm still distraught. I think it was so unfair. But what are your thoughts? Like, do you guys also think it was unfair? Like, it wasn't, like, you get it, but...
Obviously, at the start, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I was like, I saw it, because obviously when he crashed out, there was that talk, and everyone was like, no, they wouldn't do that. Like, why would they do that? It's so stupid. And then it came through when I was at the Marriott Bonvoy event, and I was like, I need to go. Everyone was like, we have half an hour left. I said, I need to leave. I couldn't leave.
Get out of here.
But I was talking to everyone. I was like, look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. And at the same time, we had Rachel Woods come on to talk. And I was literally like, I walked out. I was like, Rachel, did you hear the news? I said, did you
Rachel,
hear
how
what's
are
happened?
Sit down, Rachel. Let's talk.
I said, I need you to report on this right now. Actually, can you? I know
Can you
it's 9
just
o'clock at
stop what
night,
you're
but can you
doing
clock
and
on?
post
Get to
about it,
work.
please?
And so and then I literally was in the Uber home, like inconsolable on Instagram stories.
Yeah, I picture like it's raining. You know, Izzy's got her hand on the window looking out.
It's like, where will my husband come from war? Except for he's not
Yeah,
allowed to drive the car.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
Ruth was like, and then Ruth DM'd me because she was like, I need to get this girl off a ledge. And kind of we went through the whole motions of it. It was really like a mum holding my hand as I figure out my emotions. And she kind of like, she really broke it down and explained like the reasons for it. And like, I get it.
I think my internet
Oh.
froze.
Oh,
Froze Izzy.
Um,
Oh, she's
drop
back.
on the
I'm back.
sides.
Anyway, I was saying Ruth was like, she broke it down and it was like, I get it, but I was still unhappy. Like, it's obviously if it's your favorite driver, of course you want them to race and stuff.
Absolutely.
And she gave me the logical strategist answer, and like, I get it. Alex statistically has a better chance of scoring points. It's his best race ever. Last year was not his fault. I will give him that.
No.
He did not have any control over that. But I was like, and at the end, you can't tell how the race is going to go. He could have scored points. Did Haas score points? Yeah. But what are you going to, like, it's just kind of like either or. I think they would have shot themselves in the foot. And Williams fucked up more by not having a spare chassis than they did. And they might not even have a spare one for Japan. Like,
they won't have a spare one for Japan. James Vowles just said
going to have one for Japan or not, which is bad.
No,
like,
James did come out and say that
the other day
they will have both cars because they got
have a
the
spare
spare
chassis,
chassis. Like, they got the one that broke back to like England or whatever, and they've fixed it, but they still don't have a spare.
Yeah,
So they're like, there's a big chance both cars are racing, but I'm like, what if he crashes again?
Exactly. Then
what if?
Like,
I was like, if Logan did that, you wouldn't give him Alex's car.
Exactly.
No.
So I was like, this is a bit rude, and also like, as Ruth said, like he would now have a lot of special, I guess, treatment moving forward. Like Logan's got a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Like behind him now because like obviously. He's done such a big favor for the team by sitting out and stuff like that.
Absolutely. And
he'll get his dues paid back. Yeah.
Oh, 100%, because everyone will now be going like, oh my God, what a team player to do something like that.
On the Saturday when it was during quali and they penned him and I just heard everyone like cheering in the crowd. I was like, I'm going to cry. Like, I'm going to start sobbing in this like Champions Club.
I'm going to take my 10-minute break.
I was like, I need to go out the back and cry. Everyone was like, who the fuck are you doing?
I cannot believe the Sky Sports though when they were doing it and they panned. I don't know who said it. Was it Martin? Maybe I don't know. But they panned to the Williams garage and panned to
Happy birthday.
saying happy birthday and then saying his present was Logan's car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know that everyone was like, let's get him.
Well, a little insider as well. So at the Marriott Bonvoy after this had all dropped and stuff, Williams was still there working. Like, they were still, like, they had done this announcement. They were all still in the paddock. Like, obviously they were doing, like, the whole PR thing. And two of my, like, co-workers went out for, to go get some dinner because they had their break. And they met Alex, and he looked the saddest man you could have ever, like, seen. Like, he just looked like a puppy that had gotten shot about 6 times. Like, and I remember, like, one of my co-workers, like, spoke to him and was like, oh, you, like, you know, it's not your fault, like, but, like, obviously Alex is just as hard as himself as, like, you know, he didn't take it lightly, so it was more like, if it was, like, I guess a different driver, it would have been a whole different, like, I think situation, but because it's Alex and he's super, super lovely, it's like...
And that's the thing, and they get along so well, Alex and Logan, so it's just kind of like, hopefully that hasn't ruined their dynamic, which I doubt it, like, it's all a part of racing, unfortunately, but it's like, I feel like it's all those little aspects as well, and thinking like, oh goodness, like what went down between them two to be like, you know, it's because I could just imagine like Alex being like, I'm sorry, and like, it's fine.
Yeah, because you could tell as well that definitely wouldn't even be his decision to make.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not even up to Alex at the end of the day if he got someone else's car or not. But I think it's just a testament, I guess, to how of a team player both of them are, because a lot of the like other drivers wouldn't do that. Like
Yeah, exactly.
not even a Haas would do that for like each
Oh,
other.
God,
Like they
no.
would.
Could you imagine?
Imagine
if
Nico
they
trying
got
to give up his car. He'd rather crash it. Like most of them would. Like I don't think it's very, unless they had like an overarch, like the team principal was like, no, like this is what's happening.
Yeah, you're not getting a say.
Yeah. But I think a lot of the top teams, obviously, they wouldn't do that because both of their drivers are usually pretty up there with each other, so there's no point.
Yeah, exactly.
Ruined my weekend.
Oh, absolutely. No, it ruined mine too. You know, I was trying to... What?
What did you just say? You, like, we didn't hear you. Just, it was so muffled.
With me and Izzy both like...
But,
I got Elsie,
yeah.
I was like, yeah, you tell him.
Could you?
Oh, God, no. Could you imagine?
If it was Esteban and how to take... Pierre wouldn't... No, Pierre would be stealing the car and leaving. No one's getting a car.
Yeah, literally. I could not imagine that happening at Alpine. That would be a shit show.
Okay, I can't really imagine any other team. Like, it's very... Maybe, like, Stake. I feel like they've got, like, Valtteri and...
Yeah,
have
I
a
feel
pretty
like
good
they
dynamic.
would. I think they would.
But I think it's even, like, some of the low teams. I'm like, they would not...
No. They would never.
So, shout out to Williams. Love you, my kings.
Yeah, literally. But so hopefully, like, fingers crossed, all goes well this weekend for Logan. I swear to God.
If I don't see him race in Japan, I'm literally never going to another F1 race.
If something happens to our baby, call it.
I said I need him to get a point in Japan, or I don't know what I'll do.
I'm done. Yeah, that's it.
Can we do a reverse grid?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, can we reverse grid it just this once?
Just one, please.
Izzy lighting everyone's brake pads on fire.
You see me in the Red Bull garage, don't ask questions.
Yeah, if you see, like, Izzy in the back, just like, say nothing.
Well, it's funny because one of my friends, when after that whole thing happened, like with Red Bull and their brake ducts and whatever, they had the tires in the middle of the paddock, just on fire, basically. Like they were just smoking.
Yeah.
And one of you sent me a photo. He went, "I don't think this is meant to be like that." And it was like probably 15 minutes after it'd been a while after he retired, and I was like,
yeah.
Are they okay over there?
Yeah, what's going down there?
I said, are we having a bonfire in the paddock, guys? I don't think we've got marshmallows. Sorry.
Yeah, mad invite. God, the nerve. Like, seriously. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad, though. It'll be interesting to see how Red Bull does this weekend.
I think it will, because it's like, if they don't do as well again, like, it's kind of been like...
And then everyone's going to start going, like... Like, the way people cheered when Max DNF'd in Australia was insane.
Oh, I saw the videos. I was laughing.
It was bad. And it was so bad because I cheered for a hot second and then was like, what am I doing? I like Max.
We're together, Queen.
I was like, who am I? And then Carlos has come around and I'm like, fuck it, who cares?
Like as she started slowing down and I could see the smoke, I was like the first person in the fucking grandstand up. And I was like, let's fucking go! And people were like, oh. And then I was like, no, like, get up. Every single one of you get up. It's such a great fuck.
No, that is absolutely
Get
how
him
I
out.
felt. Like,
I think a lot of people feel that way. It's not even against you personally. It's just we want to see something else. Like, it makes it interesting. It makes it fun. It makes it,
and
like...
that's the thing. Like, I love Max. I do. And so when it happened, I was like, fuck yes. And then it was like but then it was just straight back to fuck yes.
I was like, come on, Charles, get P1.
I went through like the 5 stages of grief really quick.
Like,
and then ultimately felt
down.
Yeah.
Genuine. I was there cheering for his downfall. Then I was like, oh my God, like,
exactly.
Would I be cheering as well?
No, I would be in tears.
I think Georgie would be off Brabham if Oscar DNF'd.
You'd see Georgie leaving.
she flops from the top of Brabham off.
Exactly. I'm like, hey, I know her. But across the grandstand, I'm like, yeah.
Hear the Dutch national anthem going as she topples off.
What are you doing?
Exactly. Oh my God. Yeah, no, that was crazy. And then who else? We had Lewis DNF as well. That was about like midway.
That was wild.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was talking to my mum because I was like a couple of days later, and she was like, yeah, crazy the two big names DNF'd. And I said, that's the only two people you know, Mum. That's why they're the big names to you.
Yeah. She's like, bummer about those two guys, huh?
She was like, Lewis, I can't believe it. I said, I could believe it after the couple of years he's had.
Yeah.
Like, Mercedes have built a fucking tractor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then George just carking it.
I know. I couldn't believe that. I didn't even realize what had happened because I was too busy like freaking out that Carlos was about to win.
And George is on his side.
Yeah. George is out there fighting for his life, and I'm going,
Woody meme.
Go Ferrari. Yeah.
The Woody meme of him on his side.
He's like, could we get a red flag out here? And I'm like, fuck yes, Carlos.
A lot less British, more panicked, I want to say. He was pretty, the video was, like, I was actually kind of, like, distraught watching it. I was like, oh my God, he's going to die.
I didn't realize how bad it actually was until I saw the video. Like, obviously I knew he'd crashed, but it wasn't until that night I watched like a video and I was like, oh, damn. Like,
but also, okay, like, why would he, like, Alonso brake check him on, like, the final lap?
Yeah.
I'm not even surprised at this point with
like,
Alonso.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't shock me that Alonso did that.
Have you seen the
Yeah,
and I was like, oh my God.
And that's the thing, it was genuinely bad. And look, it probably should have been a red flag with how like bad it was, because I think it was a virtual safety car or a safety car.
Yeah,
like.
it was like, and also the video of Stroll going past, still pretty fast around
and
him.
That's the thing, like Stroll still floored it around him. Was like, oh, sorry about that, bud. Like,
went, oh shit, sorry.
If drivers were like any
damn.
closer to him, like he would have been fucked.
One would have gone straight in the middle and he would have been out. Like
Yeah.
That's the last thing Australian Grand Prix need.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the last thing they need.
After everything that's been happening, the last thing that they need is someone getting severely injured.
I was thinking though when the race ended, I was like, that was boring compared to last year. As awful as it is that everyone crashed, that sucked.
That's what a lot of people. But I was like, this kind of like I missed a good race. Like this was like
that's
racing.
awful. Like obviously, I don't want anyone to get hurt. Obviously,
a lot happened last year though. Yes,
and I think like a lot happened last year, and I was like, oh, okay.
I think last year was especially chaotic. That just it's got like standards to live up to now. It's like well,
because also F2 and F3 were so new. They were like deer on ice, basically. Like they were just slipping, sliding into walls like no tomorrow.
Exactly.
Where they were way more behaved this year.
They were not that well behaved because I know I watched a clip of I think it was in F3. I think it was Nicholas Solov. He just straight up not even like attempting to go around or anything. Just straight up.
That's my man right there.
They deleted that off TikTok now. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, he did. Oh, we've lost an iconic video.
The nerve.
But yeah,
I think I have a video every day.
On track, he like.
But no, yeah, he fully crashed,
and I was like, all right, guess this is.
He just
happening.
shunted into him.
Yeah, if you say so, go for it.
Where are the penalties?
Yeah, exactly.
Went with grab. It's really good for people watching and like seeing like the starting grids. But I was like, everyone was shunting and was in the gravel. I think I saw 3 cars in the gravel this year, and I watched every single track session.
People knew they said if you go in that fucking gravel, it's over for you.
Literally, because last year I was in the Jones stand right on the corner, like a bit further down from where I was this year. So like Logan and Nick crashing like happened right in front of me too, and I was like, oh damn, like it was a lot going on at that corner. So like when I got tickets for this year, I was like, yeah, I'll just do that same corner again because obviously my homeboys can't drive that one. So
last year I was at the back of a crowd at that gravel trap because I had GA last year, and so I was down near that turn. And, like, literally as soon as it happened, like, everyone crowded the gravel trap. But everyone thought it was Yuki. No one paid close attention, and everyone thought it was Yuki. And I was like, can you not see the number? Can you not see, like, the live timing that's on the screen?
I can't read.
Yeah, it's on the screen. Everyone's like...
Keep the name out of this.
Oh, my God.
I will never, I can never... Also, shout out to Nora on TikTok. She's honestly my fucking icon. But she put up a video about that video and saying like I thought these were two people playing dress up.
Saw that.
I
then
love that so much.
I don't know what the driver's name is. It's not Nicola. It's the other one who actually posted the video. Like
Yeah.
commented and something, and she was like, "Oh my god, remember me when you get to F2 King?"
Yeah, literally. Yeah, oh my god, that's amazing.
That's so
I love
funny. I
that.
saw that because that came on my For You page literally last night. I was like, this is making a comeback.
It's all me and like Georgie. We're haunted by it because when was it Singapore the first time we talked about it? Like it was like it haunts my dreams.
No,
It comes up every once in a while.
we've been talking about him for a while. Like
And
They're
then
never
now it's just
living that
become
down.
part of our daily conversation.
haunt me. No. But it makes Izzy every time I'm on
That's so
Twitter and every
funny.
time I see it come up
That's
on my feed.
amazing.
Like
That's amazing. It follows you.
Well, it's the same with Joris's trophy.
but no,
That's all
those
over
Judy,
Twitter and Tumblr now. I looked on
Yeah,
Tumblr and I said, "Oh,
I was going to say, I've seen it on Tumblr. And I was like, wait a minute.
whoa, it's us.
I said I'm famous. Oh my god."
My
Me getting
hair
stopped at a Cotton On. Fucking kill myself.
That wasn't, I can't believe that happened. I could just imagine you two going,
Well, I was confused because I didn't know what she was going to ask me because she was like, "Could I ask you something?" And I was like, "Yeah." So
yeah,
what do you?
yeah.
I'm just trying to try on some clothes, Queen. Like,
Yeah, like, can you not interrupt me? I'm just shopping. The nerve.
I said, "Excuse me."
Like, I'm actually out of work right now. I'm going to have to ask you to just DM me.
Please
if you need
just
me.
don't come near.
No
Please
photos.
don't. No photos. Thank you.
I'm just gonna need like
Thank
3
you.
business days until I can speak to anyone.
But like, it's the thought of being perceived because sometimes
Yeah.
I'll post stuff and I don't think anyone's gonna see it, and then obviously everyone sees
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But like having it in my local Cotton On, I can't go back. Like I can't. Actually, I'm not
gotta
leaving
check
my
somewhere
apartment
else.
ever again.
Yeah, I was going to say,
The
you're going to have to find
internet's
a new
fine.
phone
You
line.
don't know anyone on the internet.
The minute they see me in public, I'm out.
Done.
Hold it. Yeah. No.
I'm actually
That's
moving
right.
to Ireland, guys.
Yeah.
No one can find me there.
That's where I draw the line. No one can find you there. Well, if you need to find Izzy, she'll be in Ireland, guys.
Well,
If you're interested.
speaking of like being perceived online, is I'm
Yeah.
messaging Joris, so she'll do it. She'll
God, I
have
love
me
you,
before,
Izzy.
she'll do Joris, and I am gonna have to narrate the fucking when she's in Japan, especially, and be like, "Ma'am, you cannot
God,
fucking
Izzy,
message
I
You
me
can't
anything."
stop me doing it for my
Because she'll
personal,
do it.
so I could switch it
She'll
up
do
a
it.
bit. Except
love
for
it so much.
like, it probably will happen on the Paddock Talk accounts. Yes.
I was going to say, she'll
Personal
go
account.
use the Paddock Talk account. They'll be like,
And
Georgie's
Georgie's going to
gonna
be
go
on there
back
just
to
immediately
stuff.
unsending every time I
yeah,
send
exactly.
something.
Try to quickly delete them in live time.
And
Georgie's
that
just
man's
not
always
putting
online,
it
so
out.
he's going to see one of them.
Sitting
yeah.
there apologizing
No,
for
because
while Izzy is still sending messages.
ironically,
Yeah,
In
Georgie's not going to be
between,
fast enough.
it's like,
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Izzy's like, then it's just Georgie.
yeah. Drunk as fuck.
Yeah, no.
simple Izzy and Doris is on the Friday. I kind of wanted to get him the trophy, and then as a joke, I put the trophy on the ground and was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna stomp on it, right?" She says it to him. I'm
He thought it was funny.
I'm not even surprised.
why would you?
I'm
He-
not even surprised at all.
Izzy's like,
I said
Yeah,
5
it
minutes
was
or it
fine.
gets it, bitch. Hurry
So
up.
valid. As you should. Got places to be. Things are on.
I'm
Have
literally
time.
on the clock. I don't know what you're doing for a job, but
Yeah, exactly. So I need you to speed this up. So fair. Absolutely, I'll allow it.
you'll
It happened.
yeah.
How casually Doris
I could
talks
imagine.
to, like, women. And I'm like, dude, like we have never like tell me why.
Where should we meet?
Where-
Me having to
sounds
tell
like-
him where the fan zone is.
He sounds like
Where
someone
should
you
we
like
meet?
matched on like with Tinder and then just jumps straight to Instagram and he's like, let's meet up. Like, you're at the F1 weekend. So hi. Like that's what it
We're
feels
at the
like.
same time. Like we can make this work.
Yeah. He's like, I can see you're a K away. Where are you at, baby girl? Like,
Okay, away.
yeah, like that's how
Continue.
it feels like.
I'm in box.
Yeah, I'm in box. Where are you? I know a spot.
I'm
I'm in.
in box.
box.
And he literally he texts so French as well, which we find really funny
That's
because it's just like it's so simplified like sentences.
Yeah, and you're like, okay. Yeah.
Said you are in box. Good to know.
Yeah.
I'm in box. He's gonna if he sees it,
Thank you
Joris,
for
we're
letting
sorry.
me
Don't mean to make fun of you. It's
I'm
just
box.
funny.
Yeah, we love you. It's okay. You're
He will
safe.
see this. This man sees everything we
Love you,
do.
mate.
Stalker. But
We'll post it. Oh, he's a triple texter.
he
Yeah.
was desperate because I was going to give that trophy away to
My
someone else, and
favorite-
he said, "No,
yeah,
that's my
he's-
trophy. Give it to me,
He's desperate,
please."
yeah. No, please.
No. My favorite part.
Oh, yeah.
Like oh. I don't know.
I said,
where that-
"Can you
know
simplify
Paddock,
it?"
That's it.
It's next to Melbourne Walk. It's literally the
Okay.
big. He went, "Oh yes."
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking
I
about.
said, "You know where Marriott Bonvoy is?" Yes. So there's like a little walkway. You go out there, fan zone. And he
Poor
went, "Copy."
baby. Poor Joris, sweetheart.
Yeah. But I found it so funny being like, I
That's
love
all I
Walk
know.
and the Paddock.
He
That's
said,
all I know.
"I don't go where the girls are."
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. Like, I don't
real
leave
relationship.
around here.
I said, "You don't want to see the Porsches?"
He's probably like Apple
They
tagged by
wouldn't-
Charles or something to make sure he doesn't wander.
People
Can't go too
literally-
far.
Charles just gets this notification saying Joris.
But like for example,
That's amazing.
Sunday night at the Melbourne Walk, Joris started walking down with road.
Yeah.
They were walking from the end, and he like what? Not Pete. I mean, like how many people were there? Person clocked him. Nobody
Really?
was like, "Oh my god, guys, it's Shaw's best man." I think the girls. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
the girlies are gonna know who Joris is. No one even fucking reacted besides
Yeah.
Charlie and our our little friend group. So I'm like screaming for, and no one knew around this crowd of people. I went, everybody wearing a Charlotte Claire shirt. Don't take it off right now. You're a fake fan.
Yeah, exactly.
Me going,
Yeah, no.
like, who the fuck is
It's
this?
kind of
Like,
crazy
like,
how a
what
lot
the
of people, maybe we're just really invested in people's
I
friends.
was going to say maybe we're the problem.
But also,
We're
like,
just
he
overly
doesn't
invested.
hide it. Like, Charles is very, like, everyone knows
No.
that's his mate. Like, that's his bestie.
Exactly. Like,
That's his
he's on
girly.
a lot of Instagram posts, Instagram stories. Like, I feel like you see Joris quite
Mm.
often. He's quite literally the
He's
wag.
literally, they're literally together. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, they're like
He's wagging the year. Like, he's
more
always.
of a romance than a bromance.
Yeah, like, that's the thing.
Yeah, so I don't know. Underappreciated.
But then my Melbourne
Yeah,
is not.
Bloody
Like-
DTS fans.
exactly.
Dino began. He's holding his
Yeah.
feature race trophy. He starts down. I was possessed by something 100 meters away, and I just went, Dino! No one reacted
that's-
besides our little friend group. And then, like, he was walking down, he was like, oh, like, wait, people were like,
Yeah,
hey,
how
and I
do
was
you
like, how
know?
the
I
fuck
was
Yeah.
also at the Melbourne Walk on Thursday though, with all mostly with the F2
What do you mean?
drivers. I was
do you mean?
yelling. Like Dino came over and I was
Yeah.
like, Dino, 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 and nobody else. Like everyone got their hats signed because we were yelling, but no one else knew
Yeah.
what was going on. And I was like,
It's
Like,
kind
that's the
of
thing. We were
it's
the
just-
same.
yeah, it's kind of wild because if you like thinking back last year, it was like everyone knew who everyone was, and it's like the
Yeah.
change of crowd. I was like, who are you people? Are you DTS fans?
Yeah, like, can you leave?
you know,
I said we know Ollie Behrman, and that is it.
And no, that's the thing, and everyone knows Ollie Behrman now
My-
because he's done the race.
yeah,
So now everyone's like, oh my
My-
god! Like, there was
But-
people all around us talking about Ollie, and we're like,
my favorite thing on
mm,
when
I
Christian
love that thing.
yeah.
knew like who he Harley and I were fucking crazy. We're like, Christian, and we're like
Yeah.
standing up on like the platform. I literally and he goes, and we're like, me. And then Charlie goes, say hi to Gabby. And then he goes, who? And she goes, your girlfriend. And he goes, you're kidding. And this old man turns around. He's like, good joke, girls. You guys are on it. But Christian stayed then for about.
Yeah, Chris is so sweet.
Like I
I
genuinely
just think there's nothing funnier than all
agree
weekend.
with him.
I love
Sorry.
Christian Mansell. We went and saw him at like the Tech Talk stages. That man does not shut up. I thought it was the
No, he does
best
not stop
thing.
talking.
He's a gap
He does
king.
not. He
But yeah.
is.
He is me.
I just think it's funny everyone referring to him all weekend as Gabby's boyfriend.
I love
That's
that.
so fun.
Not even calling him by his first name anymore. It's just Gabby's boyfriend. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's
why like that's the thing like from the pod account like in contention for
literally.
Wag of the Year.
I think
And
I
he was
commented
like-
on one of his posts. I was like, congrats, Gabby's boyfriend. And Gabby was like, this is the funniest thing I think have ever happened.
I love that so much. That's amazing.
Like, I
Yeah,
love
that's-
Gabby.
Yeah, she's such.
Oh,
That says yeah,
That's everything.
and I was like, yeah,
that's
that's
everything.
hilarious.
I need one of
As they should, as he deserves.
As they should.
He needs like all of them.
That's
And
like, did you
honestly,
see
he could be
the
Wag of
video-
the Year. If, he keeps it up, he could be up there.
Did you see that Lando had a daddy friendship bracelet on?
I did see that.
I've got,
I just wanna- Yep. My
Listen,
reaction is the same as his.
At my
yeah.
they are so small.
No,
you do
they're
not
tiny.
realize
Like,
how small the drivers are.
Georgia.
You are
It's
Yeah,
Georgia
they're tiny.
Logan Sargent. Have you guys seen that video of her? Because she went to the Williams fan zone pop up. Logan walks out on stage. Georgia turns around to her friend who's filming and goes, "He's so tiny."
He's a petite man.
He was pocket
No,
size.
but Yuki is like
Yuki.
I'm taller than Yuki. Like, and that says something. I'm short.
You
I'm
was
tiny.
But
and
so
I'm
is
tall.
Lando. Lando's small. Even Oscar's quite small. They're all small.
and then you
They're
then you
also,
come
like,
to Alex and George,
twig.
and you're like,
They're like all
Yeah.
like this thin as well. Like, I don't understand how.
I know.
Oscar's filming. I can't go up him, and I sent a man. My first thought was holy
He's
fuck.
like,
we're at the same
Yeah,
height.
yeah. George is like, actually, I
I'm
don't want
not
a
sure
picture.
I like
Thank you. I'm gonna go. George is like,
Georgia goes,
"Oh."
I'm good. Actually, I'm gonna go.
George has actually got her arm around his shoulder.
It's just Lando
He is
claims
not.
he's 177
He is not.
centimeters tall, right? I am 174.
Yeah,
Lando
no.
is not 177.
No.
Maybe in his dreams. Maybe when he's
Yeah,
wearing
someone's not
He
doing.
puts on some platform shoes and he says he is, okay?
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, please, 177.
Wearing some Nike dunks and he's apparently
Yeah,
under
exactly.
37.
my goodness.
That's so funny.
No, that's why I actually don't think I could meet Logan.
No, I think if you met Logan, you'd be like, oh.
I'd be like, that is a tiny man, and
Short King.
I could
Well, he
snap him in
walked
half.
out, and I thought I could open up my handbag and just say, get in.
I could kidnap him.
Great. And it would be easy. It'd be too easy
Yeah.
to kidnap him. And that's where I draw the line.
Because like you see, like you obviously see all their videos of prep, and they're like ripped, and then you see him in person, you're like, you're not that ripped.
Yeah, and I was
Who are you lying to?
like, and and the way he walked out too was very like Ken coded. Like it was a bit of an arm swing, and he was.
He looked
small.
so like he was like, hey,
Yeah, there was
how
a
you
lot
doing?
to take in. I was kind of like, it was truly that don't meet your
Heroes.
icons kind of moment. Yeah, don't meet your heroes.
I
moment.
think the only like people that I've actually like come face to face with that are like tall is George, obviously, and then Nico Hulkenberg. He's actually quite tall.
Is he?
We met him like in Singapore. Well, I was when we were at the dinner, and I come out and like I'm face to face with him, but like he's actually I had to look up, and I was like, oh,
You're like,
Hello?
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah,
I said
like Ocon's tall. Like Ocon walked near
Whoa.
us.
Ocon is not as tall as I thought, but he's tall, yeah.
Yeah, but still tall.
Yeah, George, Alex, and
Well, my thing is like, for example, like you look at this.
So we've got ready.
I don't know what
Georgie's here to
God,
debunk
packed
Lando's
fucking little
side.
Doritos, and then I physically
Okay.
like, where is it?
See,
Oh,
I couldn't. I don't stand next to them. Yeah,
Your
his waist
waist
is smaller than mine. I can't have that.
Yeah, like did you see the pictures of Oscar in the wetsuit? His waist was snatched, and I was.
He had a
like, I don't-
cleavage. Like, man, put
Yeah.
that away.
Like he looked better. Yeah, and I didn't like that. I don't like that Oscar
in the
has my
wetsuit?
dream body.
Snake. That's actually my when I show my trainer. That's what I
Yeah,
say.
yeah. When I
I'm
hit
just
PT, I'm
That's
like,
the snatch waist I want.
yeah, exactly. I want whatever he's doing. I need to know.
give me his training regimen.
Or like his ass. That's what I want.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me that.
Yeah, exactly. I want to know. I need the answers.
I'm calling up his trainer as we speak. How do you get that?
Yeah. Hey,
Like,
give me a routine, a rundown, because ours is looking good, and that weight is snatched. Yeah, when I saw that, I just went, "Damn, that's going to go to my Pinterest board of, dream bod." It's just
Body
all- it's
goals.
just- yeah, exactly. Body goals.
It's
It's
just
just all
F1
about-
drivers' weights.
Yeah, that's it.
You little
That's all it
skinny
is.
man.
Well, I think we've kept you guys for long enough. But
But also, can I just show a gift that Georgie got me?
go for
Of course
it,
you can. Of course you can. Don't be stupid.
please.
Georgie, I'm going to have to get you to send me a link.
This was my birthday, and then you've got the other side.
That's
Oh,
iconic.
that's amazing.
It's just decor. Like, I don't want to use it. It's just sitting here as
No,
decor.
don't you dare. That's just going to sit there and look
I'll get that.
pretty.
He said, do not put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, it comes out of the dishwasher. It's like half of Logan's face.
It's
or face.
melted.
Yeah, it's just deformed as fuck. And Izzy's like, I love this
yes.
guy.
Okay. Well, we do
No.
have to ask you our hot lap question, which Izzy, you have been through this before, but Georgie, basically, we're going to ask you a question, and we want you to just give us the first answer that comes to your head. Don't think about it too much.
Okay.
Our first question for you is: if you had to do content creation for one driver, who would it be?
Do you want to know? That was the first person that came to my head as well.
Lando would be good.
The first name, I was like, Lando. I'm not even convinced, but it was just the first person that came to my head.
Literally. I
Yeah.
just feel like Lando's always doing stuff, so it'd be so easy.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be able to actually get him to do something. Yeah,
Position,
And he'll do it. He'll
put the
dance.
camera in front of his face.
exactly.
And you're like,
Dance, white boy, dance, and he
Well,
will.
it's like we were saying over the weekend. We're
Oh,
pretty sure his
yeah.
PR team don't tell him what he's doing half the time. He just shows up to stuff like that meet and greet at Culture Kings. He did not know that was happening until 15 minutes
that
before.
meet and greet
Oh,
at for Culture Kings
goodness.
is so bad. I didn't go. I thought about
Our
it.
friend
but then-
Izzy went, and
Yeah.
we heard all about it.
Yeah, I've heard all about it too. It,
It
was
was
not. It
not
was so
good.
bad. Well, he was like an hour late, wasn't he?
He was
And then
going. I saw him that afternoon. He was leaving to go for a run.
Yeah,
Like he
that's
was
right.
in his running clothes, going
I
off to
took a-
run. And I said, "Sir, do you know where you're meant to be right now?"
Baby boy, we've got girls waiting. Like,
I should have stopped him and be like, "Are you heading to Culture Kings?"
leaving the
yeah, like,
It was bad. It was poorly organized.
I'm filming Lando above at 5:52. I'm like, mate, you can show up.
Because
He
he
was
came through
gone.
the hospitality entrance at gate 1, and I was sitting there
That's
because we were doing pickups and stuff. And I turn around, and he's just there, and I said, "Are you meant to be somewhere?
you need a
I-
lift. Is everything
do you-
okay?
I could get you a taxi. It's okay. Like,
like,
are
you
you
say
just
that
gonna run there? Okay, go have
Yeah,
fun
like,
doing
That
that."
was probably his.
Not
He was
tell
like,
that
"Let me
was
do like a
happening.
little run, and then I'll just."
He
Run.
just and like in the
He was on Do Not Disturb, and he
Yeah, he
just
was.
went off.
yeah.
So fair. I don't blame
Yeah.
him.
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we have a second question for you as well, which is
Okay.
if you had
Weekend.
to pick one track on the calendar to go to, and not one that you're already going to attend this year, which track would it be?
Monaco.
Yeah. The suspense is killing me. Oh, did Georgie give her answer?
We didn't hear you, Georgie.
I did
Yeah,
skip my answer.
Brazil.
Oh, I was like
Oh, that's
waiting
a
for
good
George
one.
to say, yeah, no.
We're all like,
Brazil?
we're
That's
waiting.
Good one. I know. I was like, hello. No, my mind goes to Monaco straight away too.
Yeah.
I feel like
It was because,
Monaco is
like,
Monaco.
2 years ago, I was meant to go. Oh, last year I was meant to go.
Mm.
And then I was like, and then next year my dad wants to go. And I said, well,
Yeah.
if you're paying, we can go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
literally.
So, like,
You're
I have
fine.
nothing
yeah,
planned
I've
to
been
lock
to
it
Monaco,
in, but
the
like,
country,
that's
but, like,
one race I
I've
need
never
to
been
go
while
see
the
once
race
at
has
least.
been on. And now I'm like, come on,
Yeah,
take me.
definitely.
Come on, I want to go.
I
I just want to go. Is that so
My
hard to ask?
dad, you brought it up. You can pay.
That's me to my dad every time he brings a race up. I'm like, that's so crazy. I can look at flights. Don't
Yeah, you want to
stress.
go? Oh, yeah, that's totally
You just
fine.
say the
But
word.
you're
It's
paying. I just hope
Well, it's because my dad doesn't like to fly international. Like, that man would refuse. And he did it once for work. And he said, let's go to Monaco.
I love
I'd
that.
love
He's
to
like,
go to Monaco with you. And I said,
yeah.
Dad, that's really sweet. Are you getting on a flight? Is that what I hear?
Yeah,
We're getting
literally.
boats. Like, how is this
it's
working?
like bus, train, tram. This situation, like transcontinental.
I said, we're going on a cargo ship, actually.
was gonna
Take
say,
3 months to get there.
We just get like a 4-day journey of Izzy on a boat.
I'll just
You were
ask
just going on your
Max for his private jet. I'm sure he'll
Yeah,
let him take it.
Absolutely. I'm sure if you're nice enough, he'll hand it over. If you like
That's
give
what I
him
said.
a wag trophy as Daniel's wag.
I said, that's what I said to everyone on the weekend. I said, if you're really nice to Max, he'll get a photo with you. Like, you just got to be really nice to him. And he did. He
Exactly.
gave heaps of photos out to
I
people
saw
that
that
I was
actually,
with.
and everyone who met him said he was so sweet, and he is.
Yeah.
He's what a babe.
Yeah, because I said to clients, I said to them a lot. I was like, if you're nice to the drivers, they're going to be nice back. Like, you just got to respect
It's
it.
not that nice to be
Absolutely.
nice. Like,
'Cause I had one guy in the group, one of like just after qualifying, when they were all doing media and stuff, and like I couldn't see Max at the time. Like, I was kind of just keeping my eye out because this like kid
Oh.
was a really big fan,
okay,
And then what?
and then and then like he's in the media pen doing his interviews and
yes.
stuff, and I walked back and I said, if you wait right here, he's gonna come past, and he did. He took a photo, signed a hat, and I said, see, you just gotta be nice. You gotta be just stand there.
Exactly. Just be respectful. There's still people too
Yeah.
at the end of the day. Just all it takes is to be respectful.
And a lot of them are really lovely. Like, they're not like gonna say
no,
no to someone who's actually, you know, being like, oh, do you mind?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, no, totally. Well,
Especially if they're not busy. Like,
Exactly
after
right.
quali, they're pretty chill.
Yeah, and they are, and that's the thing. And they're happy to. And then, like you said, if you're nice, they're going to be nice too, and they're going to be happy to do that as
I
well.
think
It's just
like
having that respect.
sometimes that people catch them when they're super busy and they really have places to be, and then people are like, "Oh, they were so rude, they were so mean," and it's like, well, like you caught them at the least convenient time for them. Like they still have a job to do, they still have places to be.
Exactly.
They've got priorities that like don't involve you.
Ding!
Yeah, I know. I was like, hello.
Let's get the shit out of me.
Get the shit out
That's
of me.
kind of like my whole rant I did on TikTok about like the hotel stalkers and stuff. It really just angers me. And I'm sure we're gonna do a whole episode on it, but like
Yeah.
it pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it'd just be me talking for an hour straight, and then George
Yeah,
is like,
exactly. George is just like,
she's like,
Yeah,
I'll let
you
you
tell
take that
him.
one.
you tell him.
She's just showing photos, and she keeps pulling
Yeah,
up
exactly.
photos.
Yeah, every once in a while, Georgie just flips her photo out. And
She's like,
everyone's
yeah, this is what she's referring to. Yeah.
it's like, yeah, shut up. Anyways,
I do love
that's so funny. Awesome. Well, I think we've gotten everything we want from you. We've gotten. We've really,
We're being held hostage, guys, please.
yeah, there's guns at every angle.
There's a sniper right out my window.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually why I'm in Gold Coast.
We have to take certain
I'm
measures
putting
to get
forward.
people to come on the podcast. You know,
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why you can't see Laura. She's actually got a gun to my head.
Exactly right.
And
There's
she's
no
got a
choice to
camera
do
off.
like that. Awesome.
Right.
All right. Well, Lara, I'll let you do the honors.
all right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on today. We have had so much fun. I hope you guys have too. As always, make sure to follow them and us. All of the links for all of our socials will be in the description below.
No, but it's been amazing having you guys on, and everyone go check out the lovely gals. Go watch Paddock Torques. Follow them both. They're both doing their little side quests as well. Izzy has a little blog. Yeah. Blog, yeah. George is out here taking photos of things. We don't know what, just things. There's a
stuff.
lot of Georgie slander.
Georgie's just taking photos of Georgia, like everywhere you go.
Georgie's actually my photographer, so check her out, please.
Georgie's gonna go on
exactly.
our like when you're on our podcast. She's just gonna
Exactly.
slander you both back.
Yeah,
So
exactly. I'm just gonna get targeted for that. Yeah,
she's got the camera ready.
exactly. It's been amazing having you girls on. Lovely talking to you both. And we'll definitely have to catch up again soon. Oh,
Which we will find. No, it's been great fun. We always have fun with you two. So
yes, we love having
Yeah.
you on, Izzy. Yes, Georgie, it was lovely to meet you two and finally have you on. Very happy to talk to you both. And hopefully we can do this all again very soon.
we will be.
Yeah,
That's the threat.
Yes.
Keep it
Perfect. Definitely.
Right.
Awesome. Well, thanks everyone. Thanks girls. And we'll see you all next time.